does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing. I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through.
Elon Musk and 50 Cent just dropped a truth bomb that has the entire industry shaking. If you thought Diddy was the final boss, you've been looking at the wrong map. The real monster at the top of the pyramid makes the Epstein list look like child's play. Welcome to the fame game. Today we are pulling back the curtain on a story so massive, it's threatening to dismantle the very foundations of Hollywood and the music industry. Elon Musk isn't just talking anymore. He's allegedly teaming up with 50 Cent to expose the shadowy figures who've been pulling the strings from the darkness for decades. While 50 Cent has been the vocal face of this movement, dropping his bombshell Netflix documentary, The Reckoning, Elon Musk holds a weapon far more dangerous to the elite: the data. As the owner of X, Musk has access to years of private DMs and deleted threads that could serve as the ultimate receipts for an industry built on secrets. Before we climb this three-level pyramid of power, make sure you hit that subscribe button for the fame game. We dive into the stories the mainstream media is too terrified to touch, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.
Believe that they gave me a raw deal because this industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it, and I hate that monster for how it eats.
We begin at the base of the pyramid with the industry's royal couple, Jay-Z and Beyoncé. For years, they have been viewed as untouchable icons, but insiders like Jaguar Wright are now calling them the monsters behind the curtain.
Intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly. This is insane that people keep refusing. I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. Harvey Weinstein.
Wright, a former backing singer for Jay-Z, went on Piers Morgan Uncensored and alleged that the Carters have a fist of tyranny punching through the industry. Interestingly, that interview was edited and parts were deleted just 48 hours after airing due to legal pressure, a move that only fueled the fire. The silence surrounding Jay-Z is what many find most disturbing. When he sat down for a high-profile interview with Gayle King, the elephant in the room was never addressed. Why weren't there questions about his past connections to R. Kelly or the late singer Aaliyah?
It's like the Diddy thing was like an Epstein type compromise deal where he had, whether he was doing it himself, conceivably, people want to think that he's attached to some intelligence agency.
This brings us to the dark conspiracy that refuses to die, the death of Aaliyah in 2001. Jaguar Wright has publicly claimed that Jay-Z was responsible for placing Aaliyah on that ill-fated faulty plane as a way to clear the path for Beyoncé, who was struggling to reach solo superstardom at the time. While these are heavy allegations that haven't been proven in court, the fact that Jay-Z's personal lawyer, Alex Spiro, is now appearing in Diddy-related legal battles has people asking, what is Jay-Z trying to protect? If you're finding this breakdown as intense as we are, go ahead and like the video. It helps us keep the lights on while we hunt for the truth. Moving up to the middle of the pyramid, we find the real architects of the entertainment world, Oprah Winfrey and Clive Davis. Oprah has long been seen as a moral compass, yet her history is littered with questionable associations. Old photos of her with Harvey Weinstein have resurfaced, showing a level of proximity that many survivors find chilling. Why didn't someone with her platform speak up when the rumors were deafening? Then there's the South Africa school scandal, where Oprah invested $40 million into a girls' academy, only for it to be rocked by assault allegations against staff. Critics argue she's always been more interested in protecting the system than the victims. Then we have Clive Davis. At 92 years old, he is the ultimate gatekeeper. Suge Knight, the former CEO of Death Row Records, has made explosive claims on Chris Cuomo's show, suggesting that the relationship between Clive and Diddy was far more than just mentor and protege. Knight claimed Clive once admitted they were actually lovers. But it gets darker. Many still point to Clive Davis in the tragic death of Whitney Houston. Rumors persist of a massive fight between Whitney and Clive just 48 hours before she was found in that bathtub. Her own family, including Bobby Brown's sister, claimed Whitney's body showed signs of a struggle. Was Diddy just the fall guy taking the heat to keep Clive Davis's legacy intact? Finally, we reach the very top of the pyramid. This is the name that has the entire world stunned: Bishop T.D. Jakes. For months, 50 Cent has been trolling Jakes on social media, strategically placing clips of the bishop's sermons into his documentary. Why? Because the theory is that Diddy used the pulpit for legitimacy, a place to wash his sins while engaging in freak-offs behind closed doors. Cat Williams famously predicted that 2024 and 2025 would be the years of the great exposure. He specifically mentioned Jakes, saying that all lies will be exposed. When confronted about his presence at Diddy's parties, Jakes' response was bizarre. Instead of a flat denial, he talked about how, even if it were true, he could simply repent because of the power in the blood. An innocent man usually denies the act. He doesn't discuss the mechanics of forgiveness for it. Jaguar Wright and former bodyguard Gene Deal have both claimed that there are tapes, actual video evidence, of powerful men, including Jakes, at these parties. There are even reports of a young man who was allegedly assaulted as a minor lawyering up to sue the bishop, claiming his parents were paid hush money in 2015. If the corruption has reached the church, this isn't just a Hollywood scandal. It's a moral crisis. But why is this all happening now? Elon Musk provided a possible answer during his recent appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience. He suggested that many billionaires and celebrities are in a state of mass panic. It's not about politics or policy, it's about the Epstein client list. Musk believes that if the Epstein files are fully unsealed, something he has vowed to push for, the names on those tapes will match the names attending Diddy's parties. Blackmail, Musk argues, is how these people stay in power. Diddy allegedly had 250 cameras in his home to ensure no one could ever betray him. This mirrors the compromise deals Epstein was famous for. Even Melinda Gates hinted at this darkness when she divorced Bill Gates, citing his relationship with Epstein as a primary reason. She described Epstein as evil personified. If the world's richest man was compromised, who else is on those tapes? Dave Chappelle tried to warn us years ago. He walked away from $50 million because he realized the industry was a monster designed to trap you. He asked why a slave would run from one plantation to another just because the master was nicer. He knew he was trapped in a system of control, and now, thanks to the combined efforts of 50 Cent's bravery and Elon Musk's data, that system is finally cracking. Before we go, make sure to like the video if you want us to keep following these leads. The truth is coming out, and we are going to be here for every second of it. From T.D. Jakes to the Carters, the walls are closing in. This is just the beginning of the reckoning. I'm your narrator for the Fame Game, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.